Hey guys, welcome. I am bringing you a special reading for the collective for the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction, which will occur on April 12th at 23 degrees 59 minutes, so almost at 24 degrees of Pisces. So I'm going to do a little reading of my notes here. This is part of the intro. This is timestamped, so if you don't care about Jupiter and Neptune, you can jump ahead to Oracle or Tarot if you so desire. But it's pretty powerful. It is truly a once-in-a-lifetime event. Jupiter and Neptune coming together, conjunct, meaning they're going to just literally be right on top of each other, in Pisces, is super powerful because Jupiter rules Pisces, but Neptune rules Pisces, but Jupiter used to. So in traditional astrology, traditional astrologers still consider Jupiter as the ruler of Pisces. New astrology, modern astrology, sees Neptune as the ruler. But the point is they're both very comfortable. They're very happy there. Jupiter being the planet of good luck, fortune, expansion, mind expansion, travel, philosophy, higher-minded stuff. Neptune, that planet, dreamy planet, creativity, intuition, dream states, where we kind of get sort of a little amorphous and not a lot of form when Neptune is in Pisces. It can be a little foggy is what I'm saying, but dreamlike foggy. So those two planets together give us the opportunity to sort of dream anything that we want to manifest into form. I know, it's good. So here are the details. The last time these planets, remember, Neptune, imagination, Jupiter, possibilities. The last time they met up in Pisces was 1856. I know. So it's truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and they'll be aligned in the skies for maybe from April. It's been sort of building till now, but when it peaks on the 12th and then lingers for a little bit into May, and the point is they do conjoin every 12 or 13 years, but they're always in different signs, okay? So the last time they came together was May 2009 in Aquarius, conjunct Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer asteroid. So if you think back to 2009, in the collective, what were we going through here in the States? There had been a major housing crash that began in 2006 and built, and everybody kind of got slammed. But 2009, it wrapped up, and opportunities for expansion and better fortune and healing around it were possible, but it was in the sign of Aquarius, which is freedom-loving and humanitarian focus. So now they're meeting up again 12 years later, 13 years later, in Pisces. So this is where our intuitive skills, our gifts, some even with psychic gifts, visions, downloads, will really kind of be on point. This is the juiciest of the conjunctions of Jupiter and Neptune because they are both in Pisces and where they're at home and where they are at their best expressions. So our spiritual connection is going to be as deep and direct as it can get. Our capacity to manifest anything we desire is increased with Jupiter in this sign. So put those things together and it's super cloaked in possibility. Now, the other reason why this particular conjunction is powerful is because of the direct and positive connections that these planets together, point on the same point, are making to the nodes of the moon. And I say positive because it's positive geometry. I'm not going to get too in the weeds, but the aspects that these two planets are making to the north and south node make it easier for us to release what we need to release, south node Scorpio energy, and move toward love with the north node in Taurus. And I've been talking about this for months, and that is why lately, I couldn't figure out why, but I've been really feeling called to focus on the future. And I've said it in some readings, and some people give me crap for it, but I have literally been receiving downloads as these two planets get closer to each other that I have to, as a reader, I have to focus on the future. I have to let the oracle carry those of you into the Taurian energy of the North Node. Where we're headed is love. Where we're headed is self-worth and value. Taurus rules the second house. So the fact that these two planets what was I saying about them? Imagination, possibility, expansion, intuition. The fact that they're meeting up with the nodes of the moon in a beautiful way tells me that that's where we're all headed. That those are where the opportunities are. Okay, now remember, when Jupiter expands, Neptune kind of dissolves. So there is a little tension there if we're not willing to let certain things dissolve. And that's why the focus is on the future. At the end of April, Venus is going to join them. Yay! So Venus loves to be in Pisces, and Venus also rules Taurus. So all of this is connected. It's all connected, and there's no mistake about that. So we'll have an opportunity when Venus catches up to Jupiter and Neptune at the end of the month to indulge in pleasure, to offer generosity of our heart and soul. There's lots of powers of sensitivity, compassion, forgiveness, letting all the pains dissolve away, and reclaiming our value and worth as we move toward love. So that is all powerful. Please pay attention, if you want to know how this is impacting you, to where Pisces is in your chart. Not what planets are in Pisces. So what I'm talking about, and I try to get my point across and it doesn't always work, everyone's chart, every little, on the outside, all 12 signs are represented here in this little yellow spot. So for me, there's Pisces right there, okay? And Pisces is split between 8th and 9th house. But I just told you, these planets are coming together at 23 degrees. So you want to find 23 degrees of Pisces. For me, it happens to be 9th house, which is perfect because that's the house of expansion and, you know, higher mindedness and philosophy, a very spiritual house. Jupiter rules the 9th house. So for me, this is going to be a pretty nice conjunction, you know, when it comes to search for meaning and what's the purpose of life and where am I headed in a higher, more heady sort of way. I'm already there. Okay, so that's what's going on with Neptune and Jupiter coming together on the 12th in Pisces, 23 degrees, 59 minutes. So just want to let you know all about it. Take that energy. Really powerful conjunction for meditation, for journaling, for art. If you're at all creative, you may want to carve out some time on the 12th for that. Yeah, really good. Any rituals, any spiritual rituals, any, you know, especially if you have any gifts with divination, like tarot or like Akashic records or like psychic sessions, deep meditation, past life regression, all of that will be very much favored. Okay, so I'm just going to pull from Starry Beginnings Oracle. And again, remember, we're looking forward. What are the messages coming through for the collective? This is not a sign-based reading. It's for the general collective of those watching. Oh, this is great. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we start with card 33. That's a master number, a sacred number. You are healing your heart. The heart hurts, but it will mend in time. Yes. The next card is card 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 4 is about structure, things being solid and dependable. You deserve good things. Keep your focus on what you want, right? Stay very grounded and focused. You deserve good things. That's Jupiter, right? Keep your focus on what you want. And the final card is card 17. Miracles happen. Give the universe your clear intention. Miracles, again, Neptune and Jupiter, very miraculous energy. So you're healing your heart. It won't hurt for long. It will heal in time. You deserve good things. So focus on the good and the positive, and miracles do happen if you set clear intentions. Be very clear with the universe. And remember, part of the energy of intentions is that it's about what you focus on. So if you're focusing on your hurt heart, you might stay hurt. You might continue to suffer. If you focus on your hope for healing and what healing feels like, you'll be a better vibrational match for the miracle to come in and heal it. I hope that makes sense. I keep trying to say it in different ways so somebody gets an aha, and that it propels you forward much faster. Okay, so I'm doing a twin flame spread, and we're going to check in on where we're all at with regard to our soul's purpose, our karmic challenges, ours and our divine counterpart. Again, it doesn't matter what your sign is. We'll start by looking at where you are in your mission as twin flames, as mission based, as well as present energy, divine guidance, and opportunities. So here we go. Where are we at with the mission? Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords can be avoidance. Seven of Swords can be deception, self-deception. Running away from something in a slippery way. So we'll look at that. I'm pulling the soul's purpose. I'm pulling the karmic energies, the karmic challenge. Oh, wow. Present energy. Wow, wow, wow. It's all pretty good. What's on the bottom here is the sun. So we're moving towards happiness. That's the overall energy, success, bliss, nirvana. But when we start with this Seven of Swords, it's sort of leading me to believe that this may be a very difficult passage, a difficult part of the mission where you're arriving at right now. And you may be in avoidance of doing the work, or they may be in avoidance of doing the work. There may be some deception, self or otherwise, lingering. So that is where we're going to have to pay attention, because the opportunity is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles to me is feeling torn about a situation, right? Assessing realities on the ground, keeping everything moving, and not making the decision, but preparing yourself to come down on one side or the other. I'm in or I'm out. We're on or we're off. We're moving forward or we're leaving this behind. So that Seven of Swords isn't going to last for long. I feel like right now we're in this energy of trying to sort it out in real time. So let's look at where you are in your soul's purpose. Check in for you, Magician. Perfect. Manifestation. Recognizing you have all the tools you need to manifest that which you desire. Where is your divine counterpart? Empress. Either recognizing the divine feminine within themselves, balancing it out, recognizing the divine feminine with you, receiving the unconditional love. Now, when I clarify it, we'll see if they're moving toward it or if they're trying to escape it or avoid it. Very interesting. So I love that we see the divine feminine. Karmic challenge for you watching, Ace of Swords. You know, some heavy truths are coming in. There may be some messages coming in, downloads that you're receiving. This is always a gift from Spirit, and it may be a lot to take on. So because it's your karmic challenge, the Ace of Swords is there are truths you may not want to hear or become aware of or acknowledge. There are epiphanies you may be tamping down because it's a challenge. Their karmic challenge is the Hierophant. It's all around commitment, right? Who am I? Who am I at my core? What do I believe? What are my beliefs? Are they my beliefs? Are they beliefs of what other people have put on me, right? So I have a feeling this person is struggling with their beliefs around commitment and the energy of the twin. It could be their own. It could be that this person is in divine feminine energy or wrestling with it to some degree. We have here the present energy is the Ace of Cups. This is divine love. It's again a gift from Spirit. Feels love of a lifetime energy to me in the Ace of Cups, but it's abundant. It's definitely Jupiter coming in with all this love in Pisces. How perfect that we get an Ace of Cups. Whew. Divine guidance, Three of Wands. If you want it, call it in. if you want it. If you want to ride the wave, you got to catch the wave. You cannot stand on the beach. You've got to get out there. So it is ships coming in energy, but it's more of a card of manifestation, saying you have to kind of, it's action, right? It's wands. You have to sort of go out and meet the wave before you can ride it in, is the best metaphor I've got for you. And again, we land with that opportunity is to sort things out before you decide one way or another. You may be feeling torn at the moment. But happiness is on the horizon with this Three of Wands for sure. If you want it, come and get it. So let me go ahead and clarify the Seven of Swords. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Nine of Swords. I feel like when it comes to mission, I feel like there's a lot of anxiety. I feel like if you've been hurt already, that's why you're moving forward very cautiously. Many of you may sort of not be wanting to continue with the mission. It's just too stressful, too much, occupies too much of your mind. Nine of Swords. It's painful. It's difficult. I feel like some of you are trying to escape the mission. It could be that your divine counterpart is in that energy, and that's why things are moving forward very slowly and agonizingly. That's the way I'm seeing it. So let's go to clarify the Magician first. I'm going to save the Two of Pentacles for last, just so you know, since that's the opportunity. I don't want to jump ahead of myself too much. So let's look at the Magician. The Sun, the Four of Swords. There's the healing, right? You are healing your heart. Absolutely. Yeah, if you want to get beyond the conflict, if you want the healing, you are in the driver's seat of that. You can manifest happiness. You can manifest it through healing, right? Through taking the time you need. That is your work to do. And to sort of completely heal the conflict. This is underneath, so it's not coming from the top of the deck, but it's there. There are tensions that need to be healed or released or dealt with. So if you want, like, I'm feeling that the Magician is the message of you're on the path of your soul's purpose. You're moving forward and you have all the skills that you need to manifest this happiness, but there's more that needs to be healed because there's tension between you and your divine counterpart. There may be outside sources of tension that are making it more difficult for the two of you to move to or ascend to the next level. That's possible for some of you. I am speaking to the collective here. So now let's look at your divine counterpart and where they're on their soul's mission with the Empress. Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Swords. Whew. They want to do things right. I like seeing the King of Swords underneath. The problem is the King of Swords sometimes isn't real warm and fuzzy. And you don't always know what they're thinking, but please trust. They are doing a lot of thinking. They are very concerned, coming from the highest version of themselves. This person is sort of flooded with emotion. We have the Empress and the Queen of Cups, super soft energy here. Two of Cups in the middle. Lots of beautiful energy that this person is arriving at. They're arriving, maybe kind of blending and harmonizing their inner masculine and feminine, and they're leaning toward the feminine side. They're leaning toward the more emotional, the more compassionate, and yet we've got this King of Swords underneath. So the King of Swords to me is just that energy of I'm not showing the emotion. I'm feeling it. I'm dealing with it. I'm processing. And I may even be internalizing it, but I'm not showing it. Super interesting. That's good. This person may actually be awakening a bit now that I think about the Hierophant as their karmic challenge. So let's go to the Ace of Swords for you. King of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Tower. So the karmic challenge is a matter of trust. right? Some difficult truths. There may be a Tower moment. We do have the Seven of Swords, so as where things are in the mission. So I am sort of feeling there are trust issues with that Five of Swords. Could be sabotage, self-sabotage. Just like I said, it can be self-deception as well. I feel you're living in some kind of fear of a tower. And so your karmic challenge is to see things as they are, see them accurately, Ace of Swords, and to not sort of live in an energy of doom and gloom and lack of trust around a King of Pentacles, someone you are in consideration of as a potential partner in 3D, a 3D grounded, committed relationship, or one that goes the distance. That's been coming through in a lot of readings. I've been getting the Ten of Pentacles a lot. So I am feeling that that's part of the karmic challenge is you've got everything that you need, Spirit says, to manifest this happiness, but there's something out of order, right? You kind of need to heal something first, and there's the conflict underneath. So I am feeling as if there's a trust issue. And, you know, possibly very legitimate. But this person is moving in a direction of compassion, of responding to their heart center, responding to either you as the divine feminine or their own divine feminine within. That's very possible. Possibly seeing you as their partner and the keeper of their heart, Queen of Cups. But they're just not talking about it. Yeah. They're strategizing. They're just not talking. And that might be where the lack of trust comes in. So let's see the Hierophant. This is their karmic challenge. King of Cups. Abso-freaking-lutely. Empress again. Page of Wands. Okay. So this person tends to sort of operate on the surface. They keep things light. Intentionally. This is that Page of Wands. They get the inspiration. They're feeling the passion. It is the impulse energy. It's the I'm in it for the minute and then I'll figure it out later, right? There's not a lot of staying power with this Page of Wands in this particular reading at this time. Hierophant, King of Cups, Divine Feminine. This person's karmic challenge is to rise above that, to come fully from their heart and find their comfort in that. Find that they can commit from their heart. They can operate from who they truly are, not who they show themselves to be. King of Swords, King of Cups, two very different animals. Now, both of them struggle to express their feelings. The difference is the King of Cups will let you know that they're, that you belong to them, they belong to you, they're in it at the level of heart and emotion. There's divine feminine energy. So this person is needing to rise to the challenge of coming to terms with who they are on an emotional level within this connection, and to not try to find easy way outs and, you know, quick little hits of dopamine from the sexy side of the connection. Does that make sense? From the easy flirtation, the easy innuendo, the easy banter back and forth, and, you know how people are when they're operating from dopamine and endorphins, and then it's fleeting. This is the person's challenge, is to rise above that and to come more from their heart and find the way to express those feelings. Both the King of Cups and the King of Swords struggle with that. But there's a lot of love here. A double hit of the Empress. Are you kidding me? With a Queen of Cups and a King of Cups, this person is in consideration of a love match, of a connection where you're bonded at the level of heart and soul. So that's really powerful. Let's look at the Ace of Cups as the present energy between you. Yes. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. If you think you're all out on your own, you're not. Nine of Pentacles is underneath. This should actually leave you feeling quite empowered. Right? That's part of the Nine of Pentacles. Very empowered, making your way through life, taking care of you. You know, there's really good law of attraction energy for the Nine of Pentacles in all other aspects of life, but usually not with a relationship or a lover who stays. There goes the Page of Wands. But look what we have. Ace of Cups, Judgment, Emperor. second chances, forgiveness, answering the call of the past life soulmate. Here is the divine masculine showing up. What are they working through right now? I feel this is the masculine on this side. They're balancing out the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. They're in consideration of this love of a lifetime, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. And there's going to be an opportunity. You're arriving at a crossroads right now. And the Ace of Cups is the gift from Spirit. And this is the present energy between you. Second chances, redemption, reunion. This is union or reunion, however you want to call it, in that Judgment card. And the Nine of Pentacles underneath suggests to me that alone no more. There is a bond here. There is a connection here. And there is an opportunity for reunion here. I'm just going to say reunion because that's my language. But for some of you, it's just union for the very first time. Wow. So your divine guidance from Spirit is, do not miss the opportunity that you've waited for. Three of Wands, Four of Cups, Nine of Wands. What did I tell you before? If you focus on your displeasure, you're going to get more displeasure. Focus on the ace that's being handed to you. The Ace of Cups is being handed to you. It's right between the palm of your hands. Focus your energy on this. Freeze frame this video if you have to and take a screenshot. Focus on, let me get my face out of it. Focus on the Ace of Cups so that you don't miss the opportunity. It's already been a long journey. It's been a slog. It's been stressful. You're so close. The message is don't give up. This is not quitting time. Underneath is the Page of Swords. Okay, so Spirit says you may want to trust, but verify. That's all. Trust, but verify. Page of Swords isn't really, it's not an emotional card. It's kind of like, well, I may have some additional questions. It's very specific. I call the Page of Swords the spire detective of the tarot. It's just information you seek. You're just trying to verify stuff. Double back if you have to and say, are you sure? Whatever it is, right? So that's the Page of Swords. It's underneath. I feel like Spirit's saying, don't lead with that. But if you're still having trust issues, trust, but then verify. So really powerful information. Love that you're being guided to not miss this Ace of Cups opportunity. But let's look at the Two of Pentacles as the opportunity card. I feel like Spirit's saying the choice is yours. It's your decision to make. The choice is yours. Always has been, always will be. There's the Lovers. Two of Pentacles and the Lovers. That's the opportunity. 10 of Cups on the bottom. I will take it. Right? If it's happiness you want, it's happiness you have to choose. Weigh realities on the ground. If you have to do a checklist of pros and cons, by all means, that might be a little bit of the Page of Swords, right? Where do you fall down on this? Do you have more pluses in the plus column or more minuses in the minus column? Does it balance out? Is it like equal? Then go for love and happiness. Okay? Oh my God. Fabulous reading. So what am I going to do in the extended? I will go all around the zodiac as I like to do. Aries through Pisces, 3-card spreads. But I'm starting with a yes or no. I've done this a couple of times. Y'all seem to like it. So the question, and I pre-wrote it. And so I'm really amazed to see the Judgment card. Are we manifesting reunion? And this is present energy on that Ace of Cups with Divine Masculine and a single person underneath here. Are we manifesting union or reunion is the question. I will do a yes or no spread. Once I get that, I will then go Aries through Pisces, and I'm looking at the opportunity, the challenge, and the result. Okay? So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So you can have 4 opportunities times 12 to Okay, depending on how many planets you and your divine counterpart have. There's a lot of opportunities for messages to come through. The link for that is below. Let me tell you who showed up though. Y'all like when I do this. So we had, who do we have? We've got the Magician, Virgo and Gemini. That's a card of Mercury. The Sun is Leo. Over here we have Empress twice, Taurus and Libra. That is Venus. We have the Queen of Cups, and we also have the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Over here we have the King of Pentacles, can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Tower is Aries. Remember, that's underneath. It's not happening. It's in the recesses of your mind because you're not trusting the situation. Over here, Hierophant is Taurus. I already said King of Cups and the Empress. Down here, we don't have anything. Up here, we have Judgment is Scorpio, Emperor is Aries, and that Nine of Pentacles has some Virgo energy, and we close out with the Lovers, which is Gemini. So really beautiful reading. We have the Sun is Leo as well. Miracles happen. Give the universe your clear intention, guys, and call in the love you desire and deserve. The link's below. I'll see you there in a second. Otherwise, really enjoy this beautiful once-in-a-lifetime celestial event. Much love always. Bye for now.